allow one nation to control it.
They have done enough to leave their mark in history. Their soldiers would be dangerous beyond measure.
The power they would have, they would be...
Immortal.
Hey guys, and welcome back. First off, I'd like to apologize for not posting for a while. My computer said no, basically, and I had to get most of it repaired. I had a massive system crash and lost all my files and footages and so on and so forth. But I have this here for you today. As you can see, it's Dust 514. And I'm playing with a Amar Heavy Type 2 suit and an MH82 heavy machine gun. I'm currently in a corporation called the Carbon 7. Please feel free to join if you fancy running around with guys that giggle and laugh at fart jokes. You know, it's always a good laugh, and I enjoy these guys because they are funny. Plan videos so you guys know what I've got in the works right now. I've been receiving some messages from you guys again, and I swear to God you guys are trolling me. You want some FAMAS footage. Apparently someone posted up a FAMAS video somewhere, I don't know, saying FAMAS this, FAMAS that, it had a buff. Can you show us some FAMAS footage? And I'm like, okay. Now going back to Battlefield Friends, I'm pretty sure a few a few medics didn't get the memo. That gun's terrible. But I'll post some footage up for you. I've also received a message for tanking videos. People want to see me roll around in tanks and whatever have you. Yeah, okay, I enjoy tanking and preventing the C4 trolling support guy who's run up and just blow his face off. Those are always brilliant moments for me. I'm also going to do my very first hate mail video. I've had quite a few hate mail videos. I've had quite a few hate mail messages from various people along the ways of getting to 100 kernel, but this is the first one I've actually got whilst being 100 kernel, and the only reason why I'm going to do it is because it is absolutely hilarious. It's too good to be true. It is really funny. Now, enough about the plan stuff and what I've got planned, because I've just told you about that. Talking about Dust 514. Well, it's actually quite interesting because Dust, as I said before, Dust 514, trying to stay away from the cliches, incorporates Team Fortress 2, as you can sort of gather the sort of similarities, okay, COD, Battlefield, and Halo. As you can see, it looks very Halo-ish, you know, so that's always a plus. I like the sort of graphic styles of it. It's got the sort of thinking format of Battlefield 3, whereas, okay, what does the situation dictate for me to sort of use in the field? Are there tanks? So do I need to bring in a missile guy? Are there vehicles where I need to bring in a forge gun? Are there snipers so I need to counter snipe? It's so, you know, it's that sort of forward thinking ability that this game has. Whereas when it comes to COD and stuff like that, that's where the controls sort of feel like COD. Being an ex-COD Xbox player, you know, it just feels very familiar. Good game, good gameplay, and it's even better when you have a team that works together like I've got now. I'm currently running around with a guy called LeBlanc, LeBlanc, Starring Control, and Pastry, not to be confused with Pasty. Anyway. Well, as you can probably see, this is a beta, or beta, however you want to say it, alright? And there are a few bugs, you know, one or two, and I'll just go on and mention a few of them. Ones that grip me quite a lot are, when you spawn in, I'm often facing away from the area of operations, whereas I tend to want to be facing the action, you know, instead of being facing towards the outside of the map on the red line, which is the outer perimeter. which can get frustrating. Also, you tend to spawn right next to about 3 or 4 other guys that are on the opposite team, and then you're just in a whole world of hurt. And before you can even press X or jump or shoot, you've been murked and you're dead. You know, that does grip me quite a bit. You know, also the vehicle controls. When you're driving along in your LAV or your Gunlogi or your dropship or whatever have you. The dropship, by the way, takes some real skill in piloting. People that pilot those things are masters. I can't do it. The controls at slow speeds feel very, very numb, and I don't want to say laggy because that's lead speak, but very, very sort of slow to react. But when you're driving at sort of faster paces and whatever have you, they become very tweaky. You so much as move a micromillimeter or whatever have you, and you've done a full 360 and you're going the other way. It's like, what? How? In my bonus clip I've got for you here today, which is at the end of this footage here, you'll see exactly what happened. I'm just driving along. Oh yeah, I catch some air, and I just like toggled the direction thumbstick, and I did a 360. It's like, what? How? Why? Anyway, done and dusted. So those are the sort of and also my main cons. Yeah, whatever. Also the game crashes. It being a beta or beta, however you want to freaking say it. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, the game tends to crash at the end of every sort of, not every game, but most games, and you've gone on for like a 20-0 kill streak, which has happened to me, but wearing this suit and on various ambush matches. You go 20-0, and you're like, yes, I've maxed out the skill points, I've got awesome money, I've got some awesome loot, and all of a sudden it's like, game crash, good night, see you next time. And that does get frustrating, but thankfully now, I haven't had a game crash in about 2 or 3 days, so I reckon they've fixed it. Nice one, CCP. Nice one. Alright, well, quickly, now that I've said all the sort of bugs that bug me, I'm going to go on the sweets. You know, the sweet things that I think are pretty fucking sweet. Alright. There's orbital strikes, alright, which can be called in from the EVE universe. Now, EVE is a massive multiplayer online game. Alright, now for a computer platform to have direct influence in what's happening on the PlayStation platform, I think is just freaking mind-boggling. Truly multi-platform. Brilliant game. Alright, it's just CCP doing a marvelous job with this. Alright, also the ability to change your setup whilst in game. You just go to a supply depot and say, alright, there's a tank, I'm going to spawn with a missile launcher. Right, there's a sniper. Cut back to the supply depot, snipe the sniper. Right, there's 50 dudes. Go back to your supply depot, spawn back in with a heavy machine gun, which I've got now. You know, whatever the situation dictates, you can then counter it. You have the ability to deal with any threat that you're faced with, and it's absolutely funny when there is a sniper, and the assault guy comes running around the corner going, haha, I'm gonna murk the sniper, haha, and then you stand with a heavy machine gun going, haha, you die now. It is quite comical, you know. Also, you know, what adds another sort of dynamic to the game also is that it's a currency-based game. And when I say currency-based game, you can purchase something called Aurum from the PlayStation Store if you're short on time and short on skill, and that's a direct quote from the actual sexy lady voice in the war barge, which is quite poignant, because if you are short of skill, you can buy the best suit, the best weapon, not necessarily the best, but the best of, you know, and you can then go and you can sort of be competitive within the game. But you don't have to purchase Aurum to get the good suits, the good guns. You just got to save up and grind a shitload to get the good suits and the good weapons and whatever have you. You know, so that's a good part of it, you know. But the problem is that you spend, say, 100,000 ISK buying yourself a sweet gun, a sweet suit, some complex damage modifiers, advanced armor repairer, which funny enough I'm running now, 2 complex heavy damage modifiers, an armor repairer, and an MH82, and that's all I've got. I've got no nades, I've got no sidearm, because I haven't got the CPU capacity for it. And you can go and you can murk hundreds of people, but it just takes that one dude to get you, and you've lost that. You don't get the funds returned to you, you've lost the suit, you've lost completely. You know, you know, then you got to go reback and repurchase it. And if you haven't got the funds, you don't get the suit. So it really is good. I love this game. It's a funny fucking game. Alright, enjoy. Right guys, well that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and eat, sleep, Battlefield. Whee!
Shit. Okay, I'm on the enemy tank.
I'm on Alpha. In my murder taxi.
Objective B. Hacked.
Murdered.
Virus upload in progress.
Wow. That was, I just, oh.
Look at my... That's how we do it.